Hello friends, hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you are doing fine in your life. Welcome to my channel Love for Literature. This is Priyanka. I hope I have watched all other my previous videos at my channel and you're enjoying this journey with me where I'm discussing about various traits and characteristics and features of literature in order to apply those values in your daily life and in your understanding of art and literature and how you can inculcate those values in your life to enhance it. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I think you should do it by now and press the bell icon and allow all notifications so that you will be notified every new update. And let me know what is in your mind in the comment section below on which topics do you want me to make video upon. So let me know in the comment section, and for any other queries or for online tuition you can contact me at the mail ID that is given in the description of this channel, and in each and every video's description also I gave my mail ID, so you can contact me or you can simply comment me. I will reply there also. So without any further delay, let's get started with our today's discussion. Okay, today's we will talk about aestheticism. What does the word aesthetic mean? Aesthetic means something related to beauty, only simple beauty of something. Okay, when you enjoy watching or observing, rather I should say observing a beautiful rose that has blossomed in your own garden at your home. You watch the beautiful blossomings of petals of rose and you enjoy it. So aestheticism says that the beauty of the fine art is not confined to any moral, philosophical, socio-economic and any other perspectives. The beauty of an artistic creation, be it poem, literature, poem, poetry, prose, means any literary piece of work or any piece of objective art, that means any portrait or any other thing, any work of art is there just only to satisfy your sensuous feelings, means what you perceive through your five senses: touch and eyes means visualization, touch means all your five senses, five sensory organs, what you perceive from that object and you enjoy it, just simply that's it. You watch a beautiful painting of a beautiful flower, bunch of flower, a portrait where there are a bunch of flowers in that, and it is hanging in front of you at your living room, and you simply look at it and enjoy the aesthetic beauty, enjoy the outer beauty of that painting. And you feel good at your heart, you feel positive vibes inside you, you feel the beauty of nature, you feel the calmness of that painting, and it gives you momentary pleasure, and it makes you it makes you smile, it makes your mind happier. So that is the simple purpose of art. Art is not confined to teach you, it's merely there to delight you. So this is the main I should say the main idea of aestheticism, that art is for its own sake. आर्ट का लिटरेचर की हो और कोई पेंटिंग भी हो, कुछ भी हो, उसका और कोई भी पर्पस से कुछ भी लेना देना नहीं है. आर्ट इज़ सिंपली देयर टू प्लीज़ यू, टू डिलाइट यू. आपको खुश करने के लिए ही होता है कोई एक पेंटिंग ड्रॉ करना या कोई एक सुंदर चीज़, जो भी सुंदर हो, मे इट बी एनी पर्सन और एनी फ्लावर और एनीथिंग, एनी ब्यूटिफुल थिंग. That purpose is to only to please you, only to make you happier, make you smile. That is the purpose of art. Art is for its own sake. Okay, so a slogan meaning that the beauty of the fine art is reason enough to pursuing them, that art does not have to serve purposes taken from politics, economics, morality. Not, no, art does not mean to teach you any moral things, any political propaganda through posters, pictures. uh, Marx's view, Karl Marx, after the publication of Karl Marx's theories in 1850s 60s around, so people tend to explain everything from an economic perspective, from economic perspective, means communist perspective, as art is related to प्रोपोगेट द पॉलिटिशियंस. आर्ट के थ्रू पॉलिटिशियंस अपने व्यू को मतलब प्रोपोगेट करते हैं, प्रचार करते हैं. तो दिस इज द मार्क्सिस्ट व्यू ऑफ आर्ट, दैट आर्ट इज जस्ट टू नर्चर द पॉलिटिकल व्यू. ऐसे इकोनॉमिक भी हो सकता है, सोशल भी हो सकता है, कुछ भी हो सकता है. तो ये सारे जो विक्टोरियन मीन्स 19th सेंचुरी, हाँ 19th सेंचुरी, 1837 to 1901, Queen Victoria's reign in England, and she was also uh, titled as Empress of India. Okay, so in that Victorian period in England saw this commercialization of art and artistic production. मीन्स आर्टिस्टिक प्रोडक्शन को कमर्शियलाइज किया गया था. कि कोई भी पॉलिटिशियन को, कोई भी इकोनॉमिस्ट, कोई भी सोशल जो पावरफुल लोग होते हैं उनको प्रोमोट करने के लिए आर्ट को यूटिलाइज किया जा रहा है, यूज़ किया जा रहा है. देन Oscar Wilde, Walter Pater, these literary giants, you can say, they came with their theory that no, art should not be used for any other purposes except for its own purposes. Art is for its own sake, just it gives you प्योर प्लेजर. सिर्फ निर्मल आनंद देते हैं आर्ट. प्योर प्लेजर मीन्स निर्मल आनंद. तो आर्ट का पर्पस है सिर्फ आपको निर्मल आनंद प्रोवाइड करना और कुछ भी नहीं. दैट्स इट. इट्स पर्पसेस एंड देयर. ओके, सो हाँ, एडगर एलन पो, ऑस्कर वाइल्ड एंड वॉल्टर पेटर एंड विक्टर काजिन. It started in first in France. La art pour art, art for art's sake. इसका फ्रेंच सिमिलर फ्रेज है, ला आर्ट पोर आई आर्ट, विच वॉज यूज्ड बाय विक्टर काजिन इन 1818 in France. From France, United Kingdom means England, Great Britain, they adopted this idea, and Walter Pater and Oscar Wilde, they were the great giants of aesthetic literature. Oscar Wilde's The Picture of Dorian Gray, that is the biggest example of art for art's sake literature. Aestheticism, okay, the importance of being honest. They give you only pure joy. जो मैंने बोला अभी थोड़ी देर पहले कि निर्मल आनंद देते हैं आर्ट. सिर्फ आर्ट के इसके ज़्यादा और कोई पर्पस है नहीं. तो दिस थिंग इज़ क्वाइट सिमिलर विथ thousands of years ago when Aristotle was there in ancient Greek. Before the birth of Christ, Aristotle also said this type of thing, that art's purpose is to, obviously the art teaches, but art's purpose is to teach you delightfully. Art teach करते हैं but delightfully करते हैं through your aesthetic means pleasure, through your sensory experiences. सेंसरी एक्सपीरियंसेस के, सेंसरी ऑर्गन्स के थ्रू आप जो एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं इस सराउंडिंग से, उससे जो नॉलेज आप क्रिएट करते हैं उससे ही आप सीखते हैं. मीन्स व्हेन अ बेबी grows up, keeps on growing up, he or she, that baby visualizes, touches, he or she learns to speak. Means that child keeps on learning by his or her experiences with his immediate environment. कि बच्चे अपने environment के साथ एक्टिविटी करते 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 करते, एक्सरसाइज एक्टिविटी करते करते सीखते हैं. तो आर्ट सिखाते हैं. एरिस्टोटल सेज yes that art teaches, but delightfully through your sensory experiences. So this is the view of Aristotle, which is quite similar with 19th century literary jargons, literary giants that I just mentioned, Oscar Wilde, Walter Pater. But Plato, Aristotle's teacher was Plato. Plato was against this thing. Plato said that no, art does not teach us anything. Means Plato was say art को पसंद नहीं करते थे. Plato was against art and poetry and literature. He was against it. He said that art is only an imitation. Art is only an imitation. That there is a tree in front of your house. You just look at the tree and you draw a picture of the tree in your canvas. सो आर्ट सिर्फ इमिटेशन करना है, इससे ज़्यादा कोई फंक्शन नहीं है. दैट इज़ अ व्यू ऑफ प्लेटो. बट एरिस्टोटल opposed his teacher, his guru, and he said that no, art obviously teaches, but art teaches through sensory experiences, aesthetically, beautifully. आर्ट सिखाते हैं आपको, बट आपको उस चीज़ में घुसना पड़ेगा. एज यू आर वॉचिंग, एज यू आर नोटिसिंग अ ब्यूटिफुल स्कल्पचर, ब्यूटिफुल बिल्डिंग, ब्यूटिफुल ओल्ड एंशंट स्कल्पचर यू आर विजिटिंग. कोई पुराने जगह पे आप हिस्टोरिकल प्लेसेस में आप घूमने गए हैं, तो बहुत सालों सालों, बहुत लाखों हज़ारों सालों पुराना आप किला में घूमने गए हैं. यू आर विजिटिंग अ वेरी ओल्ड टेम्पल और मॉस्क और फोर्ट्रेसेस, दुर्ग जो बोलते हैं, castles, and you are amazed that how thousands of years ago they had engineered such beautiful monuments, buildings, with so much of geometry they had used. Means what we at today's world we are learning about architectural engineering. So thousands of years ago they had used also architectural engineering in the construction of these fine monuments, pillars, mosques and temples and all these things. So that is how you enjoy that surrounding where you are visiting the historical places. And you also learn. Don't you learn something new when you visit your historical places? Obviously you do learn something from there, but you learn from there aesthetically. You experience there the beauty of that old forts and temples, and you acquire knowledge also from it, and you do enjoy it. You mentally get transported to thousands of years ago. आप उस थाउजेंड 100 साल हज़ारों साल पहले उस जगह पे पहुंच जाते हैं मेंटली, और उस चीज़ को वहाँ के क्या हो रहा था उसके वातावरण में, उस चीज़ को आप फील कर सकते हैं. वेन एवर यू विजिट अ हिस्टोरिकल प्लेस next time, so remember my points and apply it so that you will enjoy your historical places journey, your tour. Okay, the main characteristics of aesthetic style was suggestion rather than statement, sensuality. Means that I just say कि आपके पांचों जो सेंसेस हैं उससे जो आप चीज़ एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं, परसीव करते हैं, उस चीज़ों को ही आप मतलब एक्सपीरियंस में बदलते हैं, सीखते हैं, एंजॉय भी करते हैं. तो दिस इज़ द पर्पस ऑफ आर्ट, जस्ट टू डिलाइट यू. एंड इफ़ यू कैन लर्न समथिंग फ्रॉम देयर देन वेल एंड गुड. If you are enjoying and along with it you are learning, then it is too good. You are enjoying also and you are learning also. So that is the purpose of art. Okay. In 1860, Charles Darwin, in 1859, sorry, 1859, Charles Darwin published Origin of Species by means of natural selection. So after 1800, after 1850s, a lot of scientific revolutions were there in biology, in physics, and all other scientific arenas. There were too many explorations, inventions. So these things also modified and transformed the way people looked at art, literature, and any other artistic creation. ओके जब साइंस इन्वॉल्व हो गए इंसान के डेली लाइफ में, तब क्या होगा, तब सबके एनालाइजिंग पावर, क्रिटिकल पावर, थिंकिंग पावर, तो ये सब पहले से चेंजेस हो आएंगे ऑब्वियसली. एंड ऑल्सो इन 1899, around 1900, 1900, Sigmund Freud, the great psychologist who was also a neurological doctor also. So Sigmund Freud's publication of Interpretation of Dreams. So interpretation of dreams. So this he also talked about subconscious, conscious, unconscious mind and all these things. So human mind के भी कितने लेयर्स होते हैं, कैसे ह्यूमन माइंड सोचते हैं, आप सपने क्यों देखते हैं, तो ये सारे जब मतलब साइंस के इन्वॉल्वमेंट होने लगा डेली लाइफ में, मोर एंड मोर इंडस्ट्रियल रेवोल्यूशन एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स, सो तब आपके पहले का जो परसेप्शन है 200 साल पहले 1700 मीन्स 18 सेंचुरी का 16 सेंचुरी का जो परसेप्शन होगा, तो वो ऑब्वियसली चेंज होंगे ना. सो इन दिस वे साइंस ऑल्सो गॉट इन्वॉल्व इन पीपल्स डे टू डे लाइफ People tend to become modernized more and more, and then literature also got influenced by it. Hmm. Literature also got influenced by it. So these are the things that aestheticism tells us, that do not judge art by any other purposes except its own प्योर प्लेजर. निर्मल आनंद, सिर्फ निर्मल आनंद के लिए आप पोइट्री पढ़िए, आप लिटरेचर के कोई भी कुछ भी पढ़िए, या ड्राइंग, पेंटिंग, स्कल्पटिंग, कुछ भी करिए, तो उससे आप अपना आनंद लीजिए, निर्मल आनंद लीजिए, प्योर प्लेजर, एस्थेटिक जॉय, experience that you experience through your senses, and you turn it into your inner blessings, inner blissful situation. So this is the motto of art for art's sake movement, and I recommend you, I suggest you to, if it are not possible for you to read the novel The Picture of Dorian Gray, you can just simply go through it. The summary of it, summary is available at YouTube, The Picture of Dorian Gray. So in that novel, Oscar Wilde had told so beautifully about this movement, art for art's sake. There was a picture of the very beautiful, very, very handsome man, Dorian Gray, and an artist paints his portrait, and how that portrait, you will be able to know when you read the summary or you watch the there is a movie also on it. So how that portrait, how that portrait of that person, Dorian Gray, who is very handsome, so how that portrait influenced his life. अपने ही खुद के ही पिक्चर में वो कैसे ही, मतलब पागल जैसा इन्वॉल्व हो जाता है उस पिक्चर में, मतलब खुद को भूल जाते हैं और अपने फ़ोटो को, अपने पोर्ट्रेट को ही ज़्यादा वो मायने देते हैं. So this is a very, very, very beautiful story, and it is the epitome of the movement art for art's sake, aestheticism, The Picture of Dorian Gray. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy learning here literature and literary devices and features with me. So let me know what is in your mind in the comment section below, and press the bell icon. Allow all notifications, subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment with your share with your friends, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.